See, I am at the Genesis protest so that these people don't have to take basically medical mandates of military tech in their arms. And there's actually a very, very good turnout. If you check it out here, you can see all the way down into the median down the street. We're going to go down here. We're going to talk to some people here. Forced consent is not consent. I like the stars. It's a very good representation of what's going on, ladies. Keep it up. I mean, they don't belong in any country, honestly, even a communist ones. So guys, as we go down, this is happening from 2 to 4. Please, please, please show your support for these people. Because again, this medical coercion is not ending at 2 shots. It's not ending at 3 shots. It's not ending at 4 shots. It probably isn't even ending at 5 shots. And we have Pat Miletich, MMA legend. He is also here.
Well, I'm always at the middle of causing trouble, right?
I mean, this isn't trouble. The trouble is what's being caused by these guys. What do we have here? What's it say? My faith does not rest in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Corinthians 2:5. Very, very true.
I'm good, Jason.
Very good. How are you, sir?
Good.
And this is medical tyranny. Make no mistake about it. This is, to me, the new civil rights movement, is it not?
Yes,
and,
it is.
And it has nothing to do with the color of your skin or whatever gender you identify with. This is a class war by a predator class that is licking their chops as us as their prey. And if we allow this, it's over. It's 100% over. So, guys, keep it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, we're going to keep on going down. Folks, like I said, it's a good turnout. Pat.
Yeah.
Remember, we're on YouTube right now, so we got to be careful here.
Oh, we got to be careful. Yes, the old censoring thing.
Yeah. We wouldn't want medical misinformation to break out. We wouldn't want people to understand that you shouldn't be able to forcibly jab people with DARPA tech. No, that's all right. You know, I love Moderna too. Like, give me a break. So, folks, again, this is happening at Genesis, but you're seeing it all across the country, these mandates, and it is coercion and not consent. You're damn right. Yep, I see it. I see it, thank you.
But I mean, I think the Gold Star's fashionable.
You know what? They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Bell bottoms made a comeback at one point in the early 2000s. I guess the Star of David as a mark of, you know, tyranny and oppression that can make its way back in the 2020s.
That's actually a mark now of a domestic terrorist, apparently.
As we see. And guys, as we keep going, we're really starting to approach more and more folks here. And again, decent turnout. We hope that anybody in the Iowa area, in the Quad City area, comes down, shows their support for these people as well. This is not consent, okay? And make no mistake, Bill de Blasio let you know, the voluntary phase is over. They're going to force you.
You got to call him by his real name, William Wilhelm II.
We want our lives back!
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Bill de Blasio, you got to ask yourself why he changed his name from Bill de Blasio, from William Wilhelm II to Bill de Blasio, because he didn't want you to know about his German past.
Well, it's even more than that. I mean, you look at that, and these guys are servants of tyranny, okay? You look at a guy like that, and first of all, he's not going to be the mayor of New York City much longer. Doesn't matter. They'll make a czar position for him.
Oh, yeah.
Just like when Kerry rolled over in the rigged 2004 election, he runs more of the country's policies than the zombie in office. Okay? Make no mistake about it. And that's the country we live in. One where we have a totally illegitimate president that was put into office that can't speak and runs nothing.
I thought you were going to say illiterate.
I mean, at this point, I don't know what he could read.
That's what I'm saying. It's interchangeable.
You know,
Yeah.
he reads off that prompter okay sometimes.
Sure.
You know, when they got him all hopped up on
But he's got an
amphetamines.
earpiece.
Well, that's definitely part of it. So here we are, guys, at the corner. This is the Genesis protest. We're gonna come right around here, show more of it. Again, you know, this is the real deal. People need to understand this is a issue that is going on in this country. It is not going to stop at medical workers. It is not going to stop at teachers. It's not going to stop at students. They want everybody. They want everybody. Okay? That's the real deal. And if it doesn't alarm you that they are taking children in Chicago based on a parent's vaccination status, wake up. wake up. The idea that the state should have anything to do with what you put in your body is absolutely insane. So once again, guys, we're just showing you right here down the line. Here we go. By the way, thumbs this up, subscribe, and share. I'm going to be doing some shooting later on with my cameras. As you see, I've got my backpack on. And we're going to be putting that exclusively on Rockfin. Hopefully we're going to get some interviews with folks and ask them what they're up to down here. But once again, here we are. We are at Genesis West in Iowa. And these mandates are insane. They're not going anywhere. They're only going to quicken. And, you know, just to speak about what's going on now in Canada, I had a conversation with a friend of mine just before this, and they're bringing in their COVID pass full board. Full board. I say board sometimes. Sorry, guys, I get it wrong every once in a while. New York City is just the beginning of what we're going to see. We're already seeing a mass movement towards lockdowns and masks again. Towards lockdowns and masks again. Remember, they promised the masks were over after you took your double death shot. Oh no, you won't have to wear a mask. Safe and effective. Safe and effective. And yet, what did they do? They had to admit that BBC reporter in her 40s got brain blood clots that killed her from it. Safe and effective. Safe and effective. Totally and completely not liable. Oh, it's unbelievable. How we doing, Mark?
Great. How are you doing?
Tell my audience about yourself.
Oh, Dr. Mark Molesky, chiropractor, longtime vaccine advocate.
Oh, you're one of those quacky doctors. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep, just here, just standing up for medical freedom. We choose what goes into our body, and that's all that matters.
Pretty novel idea these days, huh?
Isn't
I
it,
mean,
though?
it's pretty wild that you might be able to choose how to treat yourself. Meanwhile, I got people at Denny's telling me, I don't know, Jason, I saw on the news, yes, they're going to treat us with horse vaccines.
That's for real.
That's for real.
Hey, Jason,
That's the amount of disinformation out there. Hugh Priest,
you better watch out. They're going to bring the nuts out for you.
I'm a pretty quick runner. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm limber for as old as I am.
If you've seen anybody doing this shit in the old days, they'd have thrown a net over them.
For real, though, that lady did. She said they're
I know she
gonna
did.
treat us with horse
Now you
medicine.
don't know.
They're trying to treat us
Hugh,
with
they'll
horse
hit you up
medicine
from the
about
sky. Did you
everything.
see the, I mean, I guess you hadn't seen it because you're not my buddy, but I'm sure you've heard me talk about it. My buddy who was talking to his buddy in Australia,
What's your choice,
who said the
son?
first thing out of the gates, I wish we had your gun laws. Number one.
Oh, God, yeah.
He said, I want to get my family out of Sydney. And then as he's going down the line, he takes a live picture in a westernized country of a Predator drone surveilling him. If you don't think that can come here, and that's
Oh, I know it's coming. I know it's already.
yeah, exactly. The idea that they're not using drones in surveillance. And again, it is good to hear and see so many people that support us. Bottom line is, even if you didn't have this type of support, it would be wrong.
And here's the other thing. The Office of Naval Intelligence tried to cite a UCMJ article saying we, as retirees, cannot speak ill of the higher ups.
What?
I got two things to say for that. Fuck you, come and get me.
And I mean, you're what they call a bad motherfucker, right? Like, or, I mean, don't get me wrong. This guy over here.
Can you use that kind of language
That's
on
way
YouTube?
Yeah, we can. Like, listen,
But
he's
not
got a
the
good
truth.
head kick. You got a good head shot, from what I've
Way
heard.
worse.
Oh,
Them.
I
They're
agree,
gonna
my man.
The article says those in service cannot speak ill of the higher command. Doesn't say a fucking thing about retirees until the rules that they tried to propagate under that crap.
And who's supposed to rein in the authoritarianism of this administration in particular?
Millie, Austin, and that P-pads need to go.
Well, here's the problem. I mean, Kamala Harris, they haven't even put as the face yet, but if they do get rid of him, obviously she becomes president. Who do we get as VP? I mean, do we get Cory Booker? I mean, like I can only, I'm serious.
I'll tell you one thing she won't do.
What's that?
She won't pick Hillary because she won't be in office.
No, she won't pick Hillary. You know, it frightens me because we were just talking about, again, how William Wilhelm or de Blasio won't be in office much longer, but they'll find a spot for him in this administration, some czar position, and we're seeing more and more of that. More czar-like authoritarian positions in our government, less questions, more censorship, the criminalization of American citizens and other ideas, and even
just for exercising the First Amendment.
Yeah, and the lauding of straight up murderers. And I mean that, I haven't talked about the Ashley Babbitt case because I've only caught snippets of that. But just the fact that that guy said he saved many lives when he executed an unarmed woman who comes up to my chin at point blank range without warning is disturbing and disgusting, and for the mainstream to do that.
What would have happened had the ethnicity had been reversed?
You know what? I guarantee if it had been reversed in this case, I mean, they would have just made him into a white supremacist or something like that,
When
right?
you shoot an unarmed person,
Yes.
it just depends on what color you are, whether it gets prosecuted or not.
Well-
switch the colors on that situation, and we got a
Anywhere
white
else
guy
in
in
the world.
prison in Minnesota, and we got a black guy on NBC with frickin' Lester Holtz saying, "I saved people."
Well,
fuck
saved
you very
nobody.
much.
listen, man. Larry Elder is supposedly a white supremacist now. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Pisses me off.
Like, that's literally a headline. So, though the term has kind of lost its meaning. That's all I can say. I mean, seriously.
Hey, well, Joe's an angry,
back through.
Joe's an angry Latino over here, bro.
Oh, well, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Bring it!
I'm gonna go stand over here and keep an eye on.
All right.
Keep an eye on your back.
More
Thank you.
important, it's like this building need to know what the hell we're talking about and why we're here. They're the ones that aren't paying attention. The honking on the street's all fine and good, but it's these people who are trying to put you back into prison. It's not going to work.
You don't really figure it out. They can't see what you can argue. I wish I was. You guys last night was going. You guys we've got a little political organization. Not even an organization.
Oh, so here we go, guys. Let's go back down. Again, we got a pretty good turnout. I'm very happy that at least this many people are out here. Once again, we'll probably go live again, but I want to catch with my actual cameras what's going down. We need more and more people to join with these people, and even if they say we're going to do it anyway, we need people to just refuse. It's that simple. Non-compliance on every level right now. Non-compliance on every level right now. There should be no mandates for anything. There is no emergency. We know right now the FDA, that's supposed to be your friend and never was, and I warn people about that, is actively attacking medications that have won Nobel Prizes for their use on humans. And that's the reality. That's what's really going down.
I'm taking pictures of a. Hey, how you doing?
How we doing, brother?
Good.
Here's another person who's taking action in the Quad
There you
Cities.
go.
Absolutely. and that's what we need to be doing. We need to keep taking action. And again, I'm so glad to see these people out here. But again, it is non-compliance on every level with this predator class and their minions. That's really the only thing that we can't be doing at this point. So, guys, here's the deal. If you're in the area, I'll say it again. Come on down, support these people. Whether it's Genesis, whether it's Trinity, whether it's the healthcare groups in your area. These mandates are completely unconstitutional and really morally reprehensible on every single level. Every single level. They don't care about you. They don't want you to be healthy. They don't want you to be prosperous. So why now do you think they're so concerned? They never have been before. Remember, big pharma, billionaires, it's another word for felons. You know, multiple felons. Oh, so thumbs it up, subscribe, share. Like I said, I'm gonna cut out for now. We'll probably be back later on the channel. And remember to support me on Rockfin. The links are down below. That's where we'll see some of this stuff uncensored. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Love ya.